let's add some cards to the Pokedex binder. Happy Monday, everybody, and to those who celebrate, happy Bills win Monday. So to recap our progress from week 1 of the Pokedex binder project, I started with 67 cards that came out of my existing collection, and I've added 29 in 1 week. And the most recent update of those 29 is these 9 cards right here. Alright, I'll give you guys a quick run through of the pickups since the last video. So I made a couple Facebook Marketplace deals with some ghouls on there. Otherwise, there was a local show where I live on Saturday, and that's where I picked up the rest. Paid market or just below market on everything, which is great because the last few months, around where I am at least, vendors have been completely out to lunch on what they're asking for cards. Not updating with the market at all, but I think since it's been cooled off for a bit, people are actually coming back to reality and asking the right prices for cards. So that was really encouraging, and I'm hoping that it kind of stays this way for a bit because it's been easy to pick up a bunch of cards for the Pokedex. I know I showed this Nuzleaf in the last video, but I just love it. Sprinting around like Sonic the Hedgehog with his little anime run. Nobody's actually asked me this, but I'll just share how I'm funding this project. I sell a ton of stuff on Facebook Marketplace. I also have a side job as a trivia host. So I basically just take whatever cash I've made from Facebook Marketplace and my trivia hosting any week, bring that to a card show, and that's my budget. Benefits of that is I always have a ton of coins, and in Canada we have $1 and $2 coins. I'm typically offloading tons of coins on vendors. That's how I bought a bunch of these that are like, $2 to $6. AKA, buying Pokemon cards is basically girl math. Alright, let's go fill this binder up. Alright, quick little time lapse of me adding all the cards to the binder. I've quickly learned that there is no optimal way to film putting cards in a binder. For this clip, I rigged up my cell phone inside of a Starbucks tumbler water bottle so that you have this beautiful view. I also realized when I started editing that I did the math wrong at the start of the video. I haven't added 29 cards to the binder yet, so stay tuned for some incorrect math at the end of this video. Okay, after today's additions, we are up to 94 cards in the Pokedex binder. The household Poochyena is back telling me that it's time to wrap this thing up so I can take him outside. Maybe in the next video we'll hit that century mark, but until then,